everybody. Welcome to Extension Monthly. I'm Jennifer Davidson, the County Coordinator with Alabama Cooperative Extension here in Russell County, and with me today is Miss Jeannie Dean, our 4-H agent for Russell County. We've got a great show ready for you today. Miss Elaine Harper, who is our FNEP, which is Expanded Food Nutrition Education Program, our FNEP educator for our region. She goes around and teaches budgeting and healthy eating and nutrition lessons to a wide variety of folks here in Russell County, and she's going to share with you today some really good recipes that you can try at home for a really, really low cost. And that's really important here in January, right?
I know, because we're all doing the Scale Back Alabama.
And we all got our Christmas bills. So.
Yeah, so we got to stop eating. Got to cut back a little bit on those rich foods.
So we've got lots of programs coming up here in Alabama with Alabama Extension in Russell County. On January the 31st here in our office, we're having a private pesticide applicator license training course where you can also take the test. So if you are a person who is spraying chemicals on a property, and like a farmer or something, we've got that class ready for you, and you can give us a call here at the office to sign up. Our number is 334-298-6845. We also have on February 17th, we've got our yearly annual Arbor Day celebration that's happening at Moon Lake at the Idle Hour Community Pavilion, and so we'll be giving out lots of free seedlings for you there. So just show up, and we'd love to make sure that you get lots and lots of good plants to put in your yard. Also on February 20th at 11 o'clock, we're having our cattle and forage update here with Josh Elmore. So if you're interested in learning how to grow your grass greener, grow your hay greener, just give us a call here at the office and register to come to that. So Jeannie, you've got a lot of stuff coming up with 4-H too. What's going on in 4-H?
We have our summer camp. That's what's open right now. Summer camp is open, so please register. We've already got 7 spots filled. We only have 6 left. So the way you're going to register is you're going to come in the office. You're going to pay $25 registration fee. You're going to sign up with the front desk, and then you're going to go on 4-H online, and you're going to fill out a bunch of health paperwork and get all that kind of stuff in, and then that way you're saving yourself a spot, because you've only got to the end of February, and like I said, we only have 13 total spots for the whole county to go to summer camp. And summer camp is so much fun. Every year we take kids back that want to go a second time, a third time. We have so many return campers that want to go back because we have fun. It's 2 nights, 3 days. We're going to go June 20th through the 22nd. We go kayaking or canoeing, we do paddle boards, we have swimming, zip line, climbing
towers. What are the ages of the kids? I forget.
9 to 14.
9 to 14.
9 to 14 can sign up for summer camp. And it's a lot of fun. We have a good time. We take a bus down, or a bus up, actually. It's in Columbiana, Alabama. And so we have a really fun time at 4-H camp.
And our address is 508 14th Street if you want to drop by and register your child. Again, that ages is 9 to 14.
9 to 14.
9 to 14. It's a $25 deposit. And then we actually have the opportunity for scholarships for kids in our county this time too. So if you want to drop in and inquire about that, please feel free to do so.
And we have a great video about summer camp. If you're interested, your kid might be interested, we're going to show that video now. guys enjoyed watching that video. We had several of the Russell County youth make it on that video because
we were stars.
Yeah, we were. So they were super cute. They had a good time, and so hopefully you guys will sign up and fill up those last 6 spots that we have available. We also have a really fun camp coming up this summer. We have something called River Kids, and it is our kayaking club. And we're going to do that this year the entire month of June. And so every Saturday in June, we're going to have a different paddle, and we're going to end the month having a really fun camp out and paddle too. So we're going to have a great month of June every Saturday, and those are going to open up in April. So we'll make sure that we get that out on our email blasts and on our Facebook page and our Twitter account. So just be watching out for that coming up, because that'll fill up fast too, because it's only 15 spots and we share those spots with Barber County. So it's the first 15 out of either county to sign up. So those will go fast too. So you may want to make sure that you go there. And that's for 14 to 18-year-olds. That's our kind of our key audience that we're trying to reach there. Get those high school kids out there doing something fun this summer.
We did the River Kids last year, and it was lots of fun.
Yeah.
I'm the slow boat. I'm always the one in the back.
She makes sure everybody...
I bring up the rear, make sure everybody's safe.
Yeah. Like the mama duck.
But if you have any questions and you're not sure about it, please feel free to give us a call here at the Russell County Extension Office. Our number is 334-298-6845. What else you got going on in 4-H?
We have a couple of clubs that meet every single month. We have our SEAL Club that meets at the SEAL Courthouse, and that's the first Thursday of every month. And we also have our Hilltop Club that meets here at our office the second Thursday of the month, and they do fun projects. They're involved in all different kinds of contests. You can see some of the contests in front of us that we've done so far this year. The current contest is our $15 challenge, and so you have $15 and you get to go shopping. That's something I like to do. And so you take that $15 and you go to any store you like. You can find some really great deals right now on summer clothes from last summer at department stores. You can go to consignment shops. You can go to thrift stores, anything where you would like to go to buy clothes. But your entire outfit from head to toe, not including shoes, but your like clothing items, all have to equal up to $15.
And then the child writes a little essay?
Yeah, they do. Well, not quite an essay, but maybe a paragraph on why you chose those clothes. Did you like stripes? Do you like blue? Why you chose that outfit, what you're going to use it for. And then they will turn their receipts, a photo of them in their outfit, and their write-up of why they chose that outfit into the office, and that's due before the end of February. So the last day of February is the cutoff date for that particular contest. We do a contest every single month, and if you're in those community clubs, you get those flyers, and you get to take that home every single month so that you know what's coming up. And if you win first place at the county, we actually send all of our first place county winners on to compete at regionals, and it's a free overnight trip to Troy University. So that's awful fun. Yeah, and it's a cool thing to do.
It's really good, sort of getting those leadership skills going. Also, I wanted to mention, even though this is kind of far in advance, aren't you having a public speaking program in April?
We do. We have our public speaking contest, and that'll be our April contest, and that'll wrap us up for the year. We always have some really great prizes for our winners of the public speaking, and that'll go out in March. And so all the kids in the school clubs and in our 2 community clubs will get those flyers in March and be able to, take them home and hopefully put together a speech.
Did you mention the horse club?
No, haven't mentioned the horse club yet. We just started the horse club. Last night was our very first night, and we had a full room. I was so excited. Such cute kids. We're going to have a fun year with horse club. It's going to meet the last Monday of the month, and the horse club is going to move around. We're going to go visit a vet's office. We've got a farrier that's going to come in and show all kinds of fun things for the kids. We've got some different speakers lined up, and we're going to move around the county a little bit. So if you're interested in the horse club, call our office and let us know, and we can send you the schedule for what's going on and keep you in mind, and then you can always know where the horse club is going to meet.
Also have something to do with yoga, I think.
We do. We're doing yoga at the library. We've got 2 more classes, so it's not today or I mean, not this Thursday, but next Thursday is going to be our next class at the library, and it's from 11 to 11:30 Eastern Time at the Phoenix City Library, and we have a lot of fun. We relax and stretch and have a good time. We do some 4-H yoga. It's a good time.
Very good, very good. I also forgot to mention that we are having a Farmer 101 series here in Russell County. So every Tuesday afternoon from 3 to 5 until the end of February, we're having a different specialist come in from Auburn University or somewhere else in the state. And they're giving us a sort of a class on all different types of sort of basic farming topics. So for instance, we've done soils, we've done vegetable production, fruit
had some
production.
livestock?
We did a livestock class. Upcoming, we've got a protected production class like greenhouses. Like, so if you wanted, if you were thinking about, if you had 10 acres and you were thinking about maybe putting in some greenhouses, this would be a good class for you. So all the month of February, we've still got spaces in the class open. So if anybody's interested in that, you can give us a call at the Russell County Extension Office. Our number is 334-298-6845, or drop by and see us. We're at 508 14th Street.
You know, I have seen around the county some little signs that says like fresh tomatoes. Is that they're building those? They're growing those in greenhouses, right?
If they have them in the wintertime and they're fresh tomatoes, then yes,
they're
they've been
growing
grown in a
so
hothouse.
so that's what they're going to talk about today at the class. Is that's really cool.
Protected production.
Good things.
And a lot of folks in the county may have access to 5 to 50 acres, which is not a huge amount, but they may
But it's enough
be
to do
interested
something
in
with.
doing something with it. So this class is for those beginners. So we hope to get y'all a little bit more knowledge before anybody takes the leap into purchasing large tracts of land.
That's a great idea.
Gets into a lot of machinery, that sort of thing. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Jeannie, for being here and letting us know what Russell County 4-H is doing. Stay tuned. Miss Elaine's going to be with you to show you how to eat healthy here in the new year.
Hello, my name is Elaine Harper, and I am the FNEP educator for Russell County. In other words, I teach you how to make nutritious, delicious meals on a low budget or a low income. Today we're going to make 3 different items. First, I have here the Eating Smart seasoning mix. My classes are called Eating Smart, Being Active. And this is just a seasoning mix we're going to show you how to make up. Also here I have Cabbage Stir Fry. It is great. We'll prepare that today as you watch and see how that goes. And then last but not least, we have the Beefy Macaroni and Cheese, which is also very delicious and quite easy to make. So let's get started here with the Eating Smart seasoning mix. And you have the recipe I printed off here. Also, when you come to my class and attend, every dish that I'm making here today, plus several others, will be in this cookbook. You will receive this as part of your graduation packet when you graduate from my series of 6 classes, which are all free, might I add. So let's start with the seasoning mix. We have 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, just a regular black pepper, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, and we have 2 tablespoons of dried parsley flakes, and then we have 3/4 cup of dried minced onion. And then last but not least, we have 2 cups of dry milk. And as you can see in this platter, I've taken the liberty of breaking each ingredient down and the dry instant milk. And all it requires for you to do is combine all the ingredients, and we're going to do that here, along with the dried milk. And we just simply stir it up real good, mix it up. And you can use this seasoning mix with a lot of the recipes that are in the book, or you can use it to replace not so much sodium, salt, and different things. You can use it on chicken when you bake it in the oven, or anything you want to use it with. And then the next thing you have to do is just to store it. And you want to make sure that your container is tightly sealed, so you keep all the freshness in until you are able to use all the mix. We're almost there. One more time. I think we can get all of that in there. And as you notice, when I do that and put the top on it, it's also easy for me to even mix it even more to make sure everything is in there all good mixed up together. So now we'll move on to the next recipe. We're going to prepare the beefy macaroni and cheese. With the beefy mac and cheese, you will need 3/4 pound of ground beef, which I have here, and I've taken the liberty of already browning it for you. 1.5 cups of water. We will grab that in just a moment here. And 1 cup of uncooked macaroni. Now this is how the uncooked macaroni looks, but of course I've taken the liberty of already cooking it for you due to time on the show. Then we have 1 15-ounce can of diced tomatoes, undrained. You do not want to drain them. That's very important that you leave them. And then we're going to use 1/2 cup of our Eating Smart seasoning mix. Will also go inside of this recipe. And last but not least, we have 1/2 cup of grated cheddar cheese. Okay, so let's get started with that. And it goes, what we're going to do is, I have a skillet here, and it asks us to brown the ground beef, which of course I've taken the liberty of doing that for you, but I will empty the contents out into the skillet. So we have the ground beef in the skillet. And you would just brown this at home. Well, like I said, I've taken the liberty of already browning it for you. Have the ground beef that's browning for us. After we brown the ground beef, we add the water, and we need 1.5 cups. And of course it's measured there for us. 1.5 cups, and we add the water, the macaroni, which I've taken the liberty to already cook for you, tomatoes, and remember they are not drained, so we don't drain them, we just add them. And the seasoning mix, and with the seasoning mix we needed 1/2 cup, so I have 1 cup here, so I'm just going to do about half of that, measure out 1/2 and put it in as well. And we've added all that, and we're going to stir. So we're going to just stir this mixture until it's all blended in. Just make sure we go to get all the tomatoes and the macaroni. Okay, we're going to stir all of that in. Once we have everything stirred in, the next step, we're going to bring it to a boil. So we're going to let that just kind of go till it comes to a boil for us. And I have it on about 400 right now, trying to get it to a boil. Then once it comes to a boil, you're going to reduce the heat and simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes covered. So it takes a few minutes for that. And we got that all simmered up, and now we're at the point where we can add, it says here, 1/2 cup of grated cheese. We have our grated cheese here, and I have a little 1/2 cup measuring thing inside. Make sure I get 1/2 cup, and we're just gonna dabble that all around. Get it all in there. And we're gonna mix that in as well. I'm a cheese lover, so I'd probably add a little more cheese. But that's what the recipe calls for. But we're going to actually put a little more here, so we'll be able to taste it. At this point, it's kind of at your discretion. But I'm a cheese lover, so I'm going to add to the recipe another half a cup. And we're going to stir. Okay, and we're going to let that just kind of simmer there while we go over to the next skillet. I'm going to put the top on it, and we're going to go over here to prepare for our cabbage stir fry. And there's a recipe for the cabbage stir fry. It calls for 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, 1 small head of cabbage chopped, which we've already taken the liberty of chopping up, 1 cup of chopped onion we have here, 2 to 4 cloves of garlic chopped we have right here, and then 2 medium green or red peppers. We chose red in this instance, and we have 2 peppers chopped. And then we're going to use 2 to 4 tablespoons of soy sauce to taste. That is at your discretion there. Okay, we've already washed the cabbage and prepared it, and we're going to heat the skillet with 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. You don't want to add a lot, just 1 tablespoon. And you add it. Add onions, peppers. So we have the onions, peppers. Just going to add them to the skillet there. Onions, peppers, cabbage, and garlic. Cabbage. All that instead of small sheep. And of course the garlic. Okay. Once we have added all those items, cover over medium heat until vegetables are tender. So we're going to actually kind of just spread the little portion around. Just going to make sure we kind of spread out evenly within the container that we're preparing the meal in. And we're going to cover and let it cook until the vegetables are tender. Okay. Now we can look back at our beefy mac and cheese. Is very It is ready for the test. Looks very good. That is all prepared and ready for someone to taste. We're going, because with that small amount of vegetable oil, I want to make sure that it is not sticking. And we kind of stir from time to time because we want to cook all the way through. Okay. You can see they're getting there, not quite yet. I'll go over a little bit about the preparation of these things. The cabbage stir fry, it the preparation time is about 10 minutes. It takes about 10 minutes to cook. So for that mom on the go, the cabbage stir fry, all together between your prep and your cook time is 20 minutes. So that's wonderful for that mom on the go. With the beefy mac and cheese, it takes about 10 minutes to prep and 15 to 20 to cook. So we're going to say 20 plus 10. So about 30 minutes total before you have the beefy mac and cheese. So again, these are two very nutritious dishes that don't take long to cook. The longest one is like 30 minutes. And you know, after that long hard day, again, it looks scrumptious. 30 minutes, that's the time to prep and cook. 30 minutes. So you really cannot beat that. Again, my office number is 334-298-6845. My name is Elaine Harper. I'm a nutrition educator. I teach nutrition classes. My classes are a series of 6. Everything I do is free. You will come to class. The class lasts about 1 hour, and we'll meet for 6 weeks, 1 hour per week. And I teach you things like how to shop, save, coupon, read food labels so you know what's healthy, what's not healthy. We just do it. We learn a lot, and you'll be able to get more for your food dollar, and you'll be able to feed your family for a lot less. The vegetables are starting, because this is the one that takes a little bit longer, about 20 minutes. So I wish you were out here to smell this. The aroma is wonderful. And as you can tell, the vegetables are starting to get a little brown. But I just like to. And as you notice, all I did was 1 tablespoon of oils. You don't need a lot of oil, because we know oil is not good for us most of the time. So we want to make sure. Don't just overdo it, because we're steaming the vegetables basically, rather than just putting them in all that oil. It's a cabbage stir fry. And we're going to just kind of stir it up a little bit more and let it continue to cook, because you want your veggies to be good and tender. Some people like their cabbage kind of crunchy, but for the most part it needs to be a little more tender. And here we have the finished product of the cabbage stir fry, and the brown texture that you see, why it turned brown, is the soy sauce, because you add the soy sauce in there and it gives you the sodium that you need without having a whole lot of salt. So that's why it looks brown, but it's all good. And like I said, you can do it to your taste. If you don't want it quite this soft, you can make yours crunchy. But this is how the cabbage stir fry looks, and it is delicious. And I'm going to fix you a plate. You're going to get something to eat today. Get you one of them.
Thank you so much for watching Extension Monthly. I'm Jennifer Davidson here with the Russell County Extension Office. We're located at 508 14th Street, and our number is 334-298-6845 if you'd like to give us a call for any of the programs that we've got going on right now. Thank you again so much for watching. See you next time.